I'm excited to see how confident BBL start. It's like their biggest strength, to be honest. And they're also insanely, like, these two are beasts, straight up. Okay, BBL on defense, we've got NRG on attack. We'll keep an eye on pistols.
All right, Santiago into the pistol we go. NRG with their distinctive double initiator look.
Turn the cast up.
This map, as was mentioned earlier, crucial for denying those op lines, but first things first is
put
the
it here.
pistol.
Let me know if it needs to go up again after the round. Oh, it's nice. Oh, that's nice from Mada. Oh, he makes them feel like they're taking back a site and then goes back in through their cages. That's lovely, bro. Has like a little safety net of the smoke in the cage and then just pops through. That was cool.
Attempting to anchor all in the back.
That was really, really cool.
Wasn't enough. NRG do a great job getting into the site, hitting the gas, but then just slowing things down. And Mada, despite diving into such a scary situation, is able to come up with a multi-kill.
Confident, playing forward, Mada.
Yeah, this was great decision making from Mada. I love that. That was awesome. Estella, thanks so much for the Prime, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you.
It's a testament to where he's been at as a player in this tournament as the one solo duelist, right? Everyone is leaning into this double duelist meta. So when you watch him,
yeah, I mean, it only really works if you have a very smart, Waylay. He's a super smart Waylay.
There's another moment of that. He's not
okay, force him down to an eco. Obviously 1-0 on the pistols. Did I forget to change my hearts? How laggy is this? Feels a little laggy when I draw.
Isolate fights, waits for the rest of the team to catch up. He's just been so.
Like Timotino? Yeah, I think, dude, solo Waylays, you gotta have someone smart, man. Mada, Timotino, definitely up there. It's a little laggy, yeah. I think I need to lower my monitor hearts.
The Rock with that. Shorty pushes up over towards Link, not going to be relevant in the moment. As NRG just patiently work their way safely through Art to split into this A side.
Lower the hearts. Yeah, when when I draw on the map like this, it creates a replication of my monitor, including the hearts. So like it lags everything basically. If I put it to 60 hertz, it shouldn't lag at all.
The gamble doesn't pay off for BBL. They never really get value out of LaRock. Obviously, he sat with a shorty, not well apportioned for having to.
I'll wait for like a timeout or something.
Listen, it's only round 2, but
this comp is annoying to play against. The NRG comp is really good at fighting on the sides. And in my opinion, the whole map is like the sides.
Step up now, of course. Just trying to imply.
Yeah, very nice. Mada, probably the ult that comes online fast. We'll see Ethan kind of close.
Kiko falls. NRG with a pretty healthy bonus.
Yeah, their money's great.
Now as we head into the real buy rounds, definitely want to call upon a point that Josh was making on the desk as for the fact that Lover's Rock is the #1 outlaw op abuser globally right now. That's his bread and butter as a player. But contending with NRG's more anti-meta style.
Making the same mistake, mate. They haven't had a buy round yet. Give them a buy round, but you're onto the right thing. You're looking out for the right thing. You got to give them. You've at least got to give them 1, maybe 2 buy rounds.
But again, it's been talked about how NRG have to respect this in terms of their armor purchases. They can't afford to come in half armor to get picked off.
You're for sure speaking about the right thing. This comp is made to win as soon as they get the plant down. What mistake? He was saying that they're playing retake against a comp that you should stop them planting. It's a little hard on this map with how big it is. 4 chokes. Could be the mouse probably. Nah, it's for sure the hearts. I can't remember which chatter it was, but he broke it down for me. Nice little pinch through A on this one. Dude, I was going to say, man, imagine the Cypher goes through that. I would have lost my mind. Bro, it's such a bold play. You should not be playing like that.
He's ready to pave the way onto the site. Deathless so far, but Lover's Rock puts that to an end real quick. Tries to flash himself on the corner, but instead it's a gate crash on out. Now NRG thinking about a pivot. Mid is essentially clear. BBL have no purchase there. And so we're going to bounce across to the B side.
Let's see what Loiter can do. Just has to get 1, that's it. If these two can't get 1 between them, they mess up so heavy. Oh, that's a big win, man. For Scuba to get through. Okay. Let's say for Scuba to get through here.
LaRock, can we get value? Lover's Rock! Tries from upper, it's going to be down to Kiko now. Spike is not to hand, it's been left on the wrong side of connector, and that smoke, and with time being as low as it is,
Yeah, I mean, Kiko can buy next. He can just do some damage here. What's the one heaven? Maybe his teammates can comment.
Just the hold from BBL. So Kiko falls.
Yeah, this was it's a good start from BBL. Kruin for sure just messed
well
up
done
though.
From Loida, who was just relaxed back
Give him a way in here.
Entirety of that round, ready for the pivot back late. That spam kill was
Blueberry Pie. Thanks so much for the 2 months, man. Thank you for doing that.
Main off that split. All of a sudden, you don't have the recon or the drone coming through there. And NRG, after losing Brock, just found themselves congested in Art.
2 can't buy next. 4 here.
By Marta to try and help them, but there was no one to pinch onto in the end.
Such a big round that I need to see NRG use a plan with this ult. Yeah, I mean, he has a TP, just he didn't realize he was already past. Yeah, they might just keep this one simple. Ult towards the left, don't you see they're not here?
Rhodes on the other side of this cyber cage is going to have to get involved sooner rather than later here, but all this util obscures his vision. He's stuck in art for the time being.
Kiko, lovely shots, man. Kiko's looking great at the moment. Convincing round. 2 people can't buy from BBL.
NRG are shredding them to bits on this
it at least was a good attempt from BBL, right? They realized that they had to fight on site. They can't let him get this spike down. They can't let him get into good after plant positions. They got to try fight him early, but everyone over towards the right side just died.
Mata dashes over towards Church, but then it's the slowdown. Everyone comes in together, and the team fight is just far
As BBL look at the moment.
Kiko,
Maybe a timeout's coming in soon. They need to fight the sides heavier. They either need to fight the sides heavier, retake on the sides, or if they're going to play site, at the moment if they're playing site, they're like playing this side, right? They're playing Arden, Spawn, and maybe not enough over towards her. Like they need to make sure that it's rough for them to get the plant. They gave him so much space. Cairo, thanks so much for the tier 1, man. Appreciate that. Thank you for the 9 months.
The A main fight early, and also their art presence, because it seems like with the Cypher on that side, they've been leaving it a lot more loosely held.
We won the skirmish? No skirmish. Purely because of the... Purely because of the... Oh, change your hearts, you're right.
Loose end of Lovers Rock, isolated, trying to figure out what's happening, especially against this NRG comp that's going to have really overwhelming util to take that space. I think you really need to all-out commit.
This should be better. There we go.
Try to get a
So now after this, it shouldn't be so laggy.
And then back away.
There we go. No lag.
It's easy to get caught out.
I can't remember what I was going to say. Thanks for the reminder, though.
We haven't seen from BBL on these A hits anyone able to post up close
360
on the
hearts
choke,
for co-stream. I was playing CS yesterday.
That, right
That's
side
why.
From the defender's perspective, something like that, right? They have completely lost that front part of the site every time. Maybe losing a player earlier in the round too, and then just fighting from backside. They don't have the space to make that work comfortably.
No skirmish because of seeds. Oh yeah, we're talking about the skirmish. It was very interesting that BBL, they kind of both have the same permaban to pick Team A is a little bit. Hey, we haven't had many of these. Is this our first?
It's funny.
Been great.
Mata and Scuba kind of say that they...
You have a life? Depends which way you look at it, man.
Like they had to step into some shoes. I think one of the things that was noted often
some people would say no, some people would say yes.
This team is pretty stable and sometimes even verging on low energy. Som was the engine room in that regard. It was positive for NRG that they weren't a team that sort of rose and fell on that raw momentum. They had ways to bring themselves back into the game.
This is what happens when EMEA plays. Ah, dude, I forgot the pizza. Dude, perfect timing, though. If anything, it was all planned.
Yeah, in Scuba's own words, Som was the emotional leader of this team. And though everything in the server has clearly been working with Kiko, he's been fantastic, I think, especially at this tournament.
Adza with the tier 1, appreciate the 34 months. Thank you for doing that. Thank you.
More quiet guy. The Brock was also a quiet guy, and now he's had to change his own personality from being how you felt as
the tech board, yeah, sponsored by the pizza
on the team to now having to.
How big is your main monitor? I got no idea how this is. 27?
They've been a favorite this whole time. Mata's been playing to them the entire time.
It's funny, you can see him subtly leaning back in his chair and just, you know, a slight grin.
Yeah. You know, in the press conference, Bonker said, yeah, it's nice to play in an arena where they cheer for us. We're not getting booed by 20,000 people. So.
They're able to find success in front of 20,000 boos, and imagine what they can do here. The support for Americas is
Bonker made a good decision to pick attack first. Yeah. I mean, I always like attack first, to be honest. Especially in this meta as well. I think every map's pretty much attack-sided at the moment, just with the double duelists. Just the way that it is. Okay, this is really nice from NRG, right? After the timeout, they know they're going to fight over towards A main a little more, right? They even need to fight heavier over towards the sides or fight better on the sides. So they go for a bit of fake pressure over towards A, insta-group up towards B. Early camera, though, might give him info. It's good from both teams at the moment. BBL, their adjustment makes a lot of sense, and they get to rotate out early. And the cancel is good from NRG.
Make their presence known, but to ultimately just have Ethan controlling the space on A to pivot back.
Are you allowed to watch Party CS? I got offered to do a bit of CS this year. I might. We'll see. It depends, like, time-wise. A lot of the times they overlap.
BBL off the only presence shown from NRG have decided for the gamble stack.
I actually got offered to go to a CS
like
event.
They might make a nice rotate back to that A side just in time. NRG having made no noise on B then for 15 seconds after they did. So here are 4 BBL players backside as Mata tries to enter in.
Okay, guys, how we're going to clear out that close corner. Still,
yeah, I think they've owned them, but this cancel of... This cancel of B over towards A was really nice from them. Couple of low HPs though. That's the one.
Scuba revealed, but able to get the better of Rose. So Lavas Rock with a stinger. Has to take matters into his own hands. It's going to be easily faced from A main, and Mark steps in to get his.
But again, it's like what we were speaking about, right? They have to fight over towards the sides, or they have to fight over towards the mains. This is a great cancel, though. Kind of worked out that with the A main control, they're going to over-rotate once they see people over towards B. And go back over towards A, nice and simple.
BBL are exposing themselves, are fighting backside, and they just get collapsed upon by both sides.
Moye, thanks so much for the tier 1, man. Appreciate the 11 months. Thank you, thank you. Am I Team Vandal or Team Phantom? I prefer to use the Vandal, but I know the Phantom's better. I suck at spraying.
For this aggro A fight, they have LaRock there with the op on the other side of the map. Yeah, goes past all these stars. Wants to fight Mata Rose. Kill through the smoke though, and now they can just relax. They don't have to fight anymore.
Okay, that's first kill. They got the first kill.
Rock there. Things are looking good for
they got the first kill, they got info on the sides. It's pretty hard to lose. They got a lot of ults. 2 ults great for retake if they want to leave a site, but again, with this up, you maybe just don't even want to flirt with that.
Like NRG could be scaling through R, trying to get over towards that A side again. Some exploration towards B. Still a minute on the clock.
Looking at the minimap, this could be a huge cuss. Looking at the minimap, this should never work for NRG. You shouldn't be able...
Look, it's a ping?
No way. No way!
Okay. Oh thank God for the walls. You should
should
never be allowed to, like, win a round without having any of the sides, really. Jesus Christ. Are they going to win this round? 1, 2, 3, 40 seconds. Shouldn't be able to get through this choke. It's a great ult.
This gets uncomfortable for Loita, but he can step up towards that kiosk. And here's the attempt at a stall, but onto the side come NRG. Kinko felt early, but it's going to get trade out.
They did good to get through the choke, man. These smokes were nice, though. I think they stole the round, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I think they stole the round, but they handled it so well. The ult at the back, and then the recon here. But I think they had to smoke this choke, though. I would have to watch it back. I can't believe they're allowed to get through the choke.
The ults were perfect on the last round where they went for the B pivot. Lloyd was
Dude,
in
that
same
kill's outrageous.
Here it just gets Armageddon. This is ridiculous. I mean, Rose, the gumption to swing through sewer, crouched is crazy work from him before there, man.
But he almost got the better of Brock as well.
That's a shame. I would have liked to replay on site there.
But that's a beautiful, beautiful pivot from NRG. I mean, you think against
that was the big round as well, forced them down to an eco.
Controlling the pace as per how
yeah, I mean, a couple of things there, especially with the Yoru ult spotting 3. Considering it's such a big round, like I'm fine with an ult like this. This is the main choke right now. You know that 3 have to come through here. Surely, like a Astra ult here, some kind of util here.
Containing on that opposite side of the map, so they can go for a late pivot back. We'll see if BBL expose themselves to these sight lines at all, to the crosshairs that are placed from NRG, just on that slow approach.
It's a nice high lower here, but you would imagine they get wrecked by the drone. Oh, well, all that. That's a different way of doing it.
Now again, the acceleration behind this stealth drone. Ethan wants to check holes just to confirm. Kreven is going to go low, and Brock holds M1 for the boys.
God, money's so good after this round. Look how many are alive.
Have to salvage something from this round.
That high low just got completely erased from the server. Kiko with another kill would be able to get the ultimate into this next round, so See if he goes hunting.
They fell for the EMEA power trap. Maybe it's looking a little one-sided right now. They're getting snowballed, so it's not like
and there it is.
It's not like a great talking point at the moment, but that ult round definitely they messed up.
And this is starting to get out of hand for BBL.
The thing that was the weirdest about that one round as well is like how Lovers Rock played it. He left the info on the side and took his TP. He should have just held it the whole time also. That extra info, they would have known there was 3 going heavy through lane.
Alley-oop.
BBL are going to be forced into the timeout now. Things have really gotten out of hand early.
Yeah.
The second timeout.
Look, a team that's obviously new to the stage, but the way they speak about being here, it's maxed out confidence. These guys take every single opportunity to aura farm possible.
BBL knows that is their weapon, that is their advantage, and they have to abuse it maliciously from start to finish. I respect it. They understand what their role is in the wider story.
I mean, this is a big round for BBL, obviously because of the score, but they get the op out. He's, I mean, Lovers Rock needs a scoped weapon.
Also, that Coinbase win condition, it's worth discussing where you go here for BBL.
It started already, yeah, hour early on the weekends. Same thing as tomorrow, mate.
Doesn't find a way to recover. Yes, they've got a bit of rope still in this series. Something has to happen here.
Why didn't they plant here? They didn't want to get caught out shuffling the spike for sure. Roby, thanks so much for the 40 months.
Of both Sova and the Teho here.
Dude, surely Mini's doing it.
To play carefully.
What does Mini say when you ask him in the stream?
In an instant, hit that site and make it impossible to hold on.
Mosquitoes, thank you so much in the YouTube chat as well.
Utterly dominant in the map control game this entire half.
Caught out the high lows, they get wrecked. I mean, it was a low buy, man. It's a low buy, you can't blame that one on me.
All the way up B, and then they still ended up losing.
Mini hates you guys. I mean, that's on you lot.
So much of that mid space that was around with the crazy Brocco and all that stuff, right? But it looks like they want to go back to the A fight.
Veggie Hot Dogs, thanks so much for the 25 months as well, man. Appreciate you.
Straight away, Marte goes in for a bit of info over the top. In fact,
big ult. That's nice, though. They wanted to combo it. Drone hasn't checked this.
A little bit stranded right now, out at sea, and eventually capsized.
Dude, after each of these timeouts, BBL are trying to fight so heavy over towards A main, nothing they can do. Ult goes up to make sure that they can plant on this, and BBL kind of know they've been told in the timeout they have to stop the plant. So you're going to see him go for something a little crazy here. Yeah. Yeah, they've been told they got to send it.
Creven caught out as well. Looks like that was likely spammed. Yep, into the
big play.
Wow,
no, that was a big play.
I
think Hiko should just pop his ult here. It's such an important round. It's a shame that he can't get over towards
Still a bit for NRG to work with though, and of course Brock is at large with that Odin. It's lockdown time from a safe position. Kiko's able to set this up.
Lovers Rock opportunity in this 2 versus 3 to just stamp his name on the server. Start to show people globally why he's been such a star in EMEA.
He's back into the side very quickly, though.
What? No. Give me a short one, right? Okay.
Lovers Rock wants an angle on Broken.
It's a big miss, bro.
Thought about the shorty pull, but again, constantly canvassed by this control util. Is this A site in the post block?
Look at this 3-prong crossfire setup that NRG has now. Players on BBL weak. Wow, what a shot.
Maybe they're not saving.
Joking. Still though, how can they win this? The crossfire just looks so good.
Good delay right now.
Cutting it off.
Here's Kiko on the site, ready to fight for it. Loida is able to find his third, and it's up to Scuba now. There is a star on the site, but Scuba has to fight for it, and I think he knows.
Got it half.
Well. Lovers Rock gets
good
it to
reposition.
Half. Scuba's not done yet. Oh, through the wall, it's going to be dangerous here. Loida gets the
damn, nicely done. Dude, they stole the round though. I feel like it's a nice 2v3 from them. The problem is it's the worst possible round they could have won. Everyone dying. They've all got to buy on this. Well, they honestly might eco this. They got no money. Everyone's sitting around 3K. I mean, they did good to win this though. As much as like the worst round they could have won.
Cosmic Divide placed at the perfect time after as well.
That was a matter of seconds.
BBL are certainly
they got ult cycle.
It's a
big round. I'm super surprised NRG don't go for an outlaw. I think they missed something here. An outlaw here just is the obvious choice. It really is.
Yeah, and no ability for that scope weapon here for BBL. Lovers Rock's been without it for many of these critical rounds. They've had to give up lots of this B long. You see the crossover.
Mada gets a kill, he gets his ult.
Spotted out though, but it's still
That's insanely bold.
Oh no, the rest of the
like I get you confident, but that is madness.
Okay, Mada's going to fight for halls here. Guided Salvo gives him a bit of space, but he's going to have to brawl things out. It's 2 players hoping to double face him, but here comes
look at the damage I did.
Creven's already found 2.
Look at the HPs. 11 and 33.
Here, but a lot of very low health targets, and Scuba.
Scuba's owned it.
In.
Oh, okay.
That's Rose already dealt with, and Lovers Rock is really playing off this. Down to 11. Hoping to try and break this crossfire some way.
1-9 loss bonus.
Ready.
It's going to be an
Just
insanely
like that,
rough
NRG
half, bro.
BBL just
All eco now for BBL, basically.
map pick here.
Everyone's sitting around 2,000.
That jump up from Loida, he crosses to be able to get into a crossfire with one of the rotators to the site, but then jumps up, tries to get aggro, goes down. Maybe felt like there was going to be pressure.
Why do you think EMEA was so bad at POL for so many years?
And then again,
the main coaches that were influential, I would say, in EMEA, pretty much either didn't play POL or kind of left for other teams.
This is what you mentioned about having to play the single duelist in this anti-meta.
I think there was no real team to copy, and then everyone like tunnel visions and just focuses on like their own game instead of maybe watching other regions and kind of works out how to play it. But it just gets out of hand. Mini? I mean, Mini, Doom Bros. Doom Bros is a big one as well. Doom Bros, they were a little late to play in this map, but they started to.
Trevor might be stranded here on the A main side of things. Seems to be accepting of the fact. Lovers Rock trying to be spotted out instantly as Rose now is speculating with his Hunter's Fury and sees not a whole lot of anything. A lot of NRG have called a cancel on this playthrough.
What a... It's a good cancel, though. It's I don't know why we're using the ult here, man. They look awful right now.
They're going to pump fake back to A main now.
And as they do that, BBL are just being drawn away from the site.
They're desperate? They're really desperate, yeah.
For a bit of a B gamble setup. NRG's just slow tempo throughout this round is going to allow them a very free plant on A, and almost certainly a round win.
Yeah, look how deep here NRG are able to get.
30 seconds left.
Into dugout goes Marta. Oh, your cringe post-plant util being set up.
Yeah, it's a done round. It's actually a done round. We got 4 over towards A main. Hey, they pick up a gun. It might get a little weird. Loiter, any smokes? No smokes. That's an early molly. It's an early molly. We got 2 salvos.
Special delivery would have been an issue though. And that post-plant util.
Salvo used at the same time as an Astro Suck. Dude, they might have messed up a little bit. There goes the last salvo. That's all the util. They will have to swing at one point.
They want to fight. They want to get something out of this round, extract some value, but here comes Brock, straight through the corner of the wall.
Oh, hey, they gave that a good try, though. Dude, 4 over towards A main is madness.
They made you believe for a
It's
second,
absolute madness.
but only a second.
But they made it close. Dude, the Odin is so good for a situation like this.
NRG just have way too much util, way better guns. The Odin spam from main, they're just going to get shredded.
I mean, they've just used so much, though. They essentially just all-in on an eco.
Where they used the Neon ult and the Hunter's Fury.
Yep. Huge investment. Scuba's died once.
They use so many ults. I guarantee the BBL coach is losing their mind right now.
Just have
They're playing really bad.
Found their footing on the global stage right now. Lovers Rock is back to the AWP. And finally he's able to put something on the board with it. That's Mata down.
Lloyd of those in trouble, and that's the Astra down already. The stall potential for BBL's drastically now reduced. But NRG want to play it slow anyway. Scuba left as the insert inside this nebula. Will he try and sell something here? He gets ahead of it, spotted out. That is ridiculous.
That is
there might be an
so
option here for NRG to pivot back.
Look at the mini-map.
Or at least sell this further
Yeah,
than BBL.
it sells it.
They're buying
Longer he can
every
stay alive, the better. More damage he can do, the better. He did incredible. And he saw the extra on the def cam.
3 players up for NRG, all over to the A side of the map. This
Wait, why are they checking? He saw the extra on the def cam, right? Unless it was just our side.
Post-plant positions as the attackers.
The flick for the first kill is just disgusting. But BBL, they're here in time. Lovers Rock with a great shot to even the odds.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big win condition, him having the op. Obviously, Mr. Big 1v1.
Now the 1 versus 1. No plant yet. Ethan quickly trying to get over towards the B side. Lovers Rock hedging his bets with a gate crash in that same direction. 25 seconds left in the round.
And he takes the gate crash right in time. Going to be posted on the angle.
Oh, what a great round, man. That's a hero round.
Yeah,
dude, he traded him at the end. Okay. Wait, that's actually kind of big, isn't it not? The big win condition is up and he can't buy up now.
But
he did sick, but him actually going down is pretty big. So. What a beast, though. He's trying to keep him alive with this.
They needed that from him bad. And Lovers Rock is quite
great confidence in this.
The best Opera, Outlaw, scoped weapons
He's a
player
salvo
right
over
now.
towards
He's
heaven, went through the
definitely
floor bot.
Feels like he's breaking those weapons at the moment.
Yeah, but again, win condition for them is
Just
getting this
hasn't been
guy
able
some
to
kind of
win this
outlaw
game
or op
until that
on the right
point.
rounds, and
Maybe
he
this
doesn't
could
have
be the
it.
rally cry for BBL.
No, what though? He loses the op.
Oh, these guys, these two are stuck here. Oh, boys.
So he's back down to a Vandal.
Oh, boys.
Ismata coming in. LaRock somehow falls to the nano sword.
Oh, boys.
I don't know if he can get out of this
Holy.
one. Lover's Rock is down. And now, of course, this Armageddon makes it tricky to get into halls, but Rose has been able to find some purchase, and Kravitz steps in. Now you've really got to make use of this position. Get an upgrade to the Guardian. A lot of info there for Rose, but he still needs to swing into
Very, very nice from NRG.
tough ask.
God, that's a rough half from BBL, man. Not gonna lie to you.
Themselves 9 rounds in this first half.
It's bite my tongue quite a lot here. That was rough.
Individual glimmers of
It's nice from NRG, man. I actually really like the calling from NRG in this round. Kept it pretty simple. Every time they needed to cancel, they cancelled. The only round I didn't like is when they 4x sector through middle and they won that still.
Loida had that other great round. But outside of that, NRG are just playing on a different level as a team.
The America's support for NRG is cacophonous, and a 6-round lead serves them well heading in the next half. We'll be back, of course, with more Pearl after this.
Prime read? Yeah, go on. Let's see who's around.
From the dealership where I got my car, and
I said TMV isn't streaming today. We've got to find a new streamer.
These fine cars.
Not how it works.
Guess you're not
Shayo?
Shayo's
a good one, surely. Wait, I'm subbed to Shayo? We've got to find another streamer I'm not subbed to. Yinsu? There we go. Okay, chat, if you're watching on Twitch right now, you can go out of full screen. You can go over towards here. You can see if you have a free Prime sub. No ads for the rest of Masters. You can support the channel. You can rewind on Twitch now. And you get a little slug next to your name. You get some emotes, etc., etc. You might have forgotten about it. It's not going to cost you anything. But again, no ads for the rest of Masters. Rewind? Who would have thought, right? Who would have thought? Harismo, thanks so much for the Prime, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. GHI as well with the Prime. Appreciate the 12 months as well. Thank you for the whole year, mate. Thank you, thank you. Had to do that for a free sub. It's only if you have Amazon Prime. Navens as well. The Lag Error, Just Sebi, and Ginge Giggles as well. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for that. NRG is humbling them. It's starting to look like they fell for the EMEA pile trap, for sure. They fell for the trap. And you can't blame them. Like, you actually can't blame them. They're 20-1 on the map. Like, are you going to believe that you're not good at the map and everyone else you've played is awful? Or are you going to believe that you're good at the map? Like, it makes more sense that you're good at the map instead of everyone else being awful, right? But the sad reality is it's actually everyone else they play is awful at it. Which is nuts. The new Yellow Lemon with the Prime, appreciate that. Spooky, the Ghost Catcher as well. Thank you, Neath Tom, and Melanify as well. Thank you so much. Jake the Dog also, thank you for that. It's kind of sad. It's something we've spoken about a lot past 3 years, 2 years. The game's not over. The game is not over. You're right, the game is not over. They can still win this. Okay, hiding from the recon, and then they want to try to take a timing.
Pushing through the links, or they were everywhere on the map.
They'll fight you in every choke.
Yeah. But what we've seen from BBL on their attack sides, they like to play a lot of 3-1-1s. They like to push aggressively to take space in lanes solo. Always leave options for Rose to call fast pivots back across the map.
Look at this heavy B-Link presence right now.
Oh, this timing.
Krevin's on the wise.
Yeah, weird timing.
Swing into this if he's not careful. Tap down.
Well,
saturated.
Oh, he did good. He did good. Spots 2 as well, so they can speed up here.
1 for 1 in the hinder, and that's going to allow the rest of people
turret.
to just know they can take this A site for free. But Kiko,
did your job, mate. It's lovely from him. To back away on this is lovely from Kiko. He's done his job. He needs to wait for everyone else. He can get the info. He can hold this down. Keep the space. Oh, that's unlucky, man, from Loiter. Was he reloading the whole time?
What nasty work with the frenzy.
Oh.
That wasn't even close.
It wasn't close. Kiko did so well.
2-0
on the pistols. A little bit rougher for BBL. If they win a pistol here, it's not as much as a stomp. But
who was just back secret. Gets that 2-tap. It was a little awkward with LaRock caught in the open. Didn't have the gun out. and it's just not followed up on. And from there, it's in that transitional period where BBL are trying to get their post plant set up, activated. Mata just storms in, gets that free kill backside, and they crumble from there. I feel like this map is just good as done now. Okay,
I like it. They need something big. Yeah, they need something big. The problem is, I wonder if they've done this a lot because NRG prioritize the heavy armor. They do skimp on the guns a little. No, okay. Yeah, NRG are looking prepped for this. They are ready for this.
Their opponents. Bonkar has watched the VODs.
Yeah, he has.
Just forced back a little bit by the util, or on the other hand, just doesn't really want to commit too much. There's no reason to. Also, expecting he might get shot by an outlaw, even though he has a full armor. You don't want to take 140.
You don't want to take a headshot either.
Well, now they know.
Just a little bit.
Get confirmation that they did the right thing. Dude, 15-2, Scuba. My goodness. Not giving them anything.
Yeah, they've heard the outlaw sing out. They know full well. This town ain't big enough for the two of these teams, and BBL knows it.
BBL do not have a lot to get into this site. They're going to be able to smoke off a couple of the chokes. That's really it.
There's not much more stall util left, though. Scuba's out of touch away from that relay bolts. And Scuba's sat in the corner waiting for him.
Dude, he's not reloading. He's like, surely they're running at me.
Look at his
reposition. He's played it well, though. He's played it really well. Recon's good, but how does that Recon not scan that corner? That's unlucky, bro, though. How's the Recon not get that corner? It looked good for it. Yeah. I mean, it was a nice round from NRG. It's a nice try from BBL. They gave it a good go.
Not able to scale together backside to fight Scuba there effectively. Look at the distance that was between Larock and that second player who was trying to follow up.
Hey, look how he works this cyber cage. He uses it against BBL.
Yeah, there's just no one there to assist. So Scuba has all the time in the world to be able to find that follow-up kill. From there, the rest of the team are there in time. That's just so contrasted to the pace that we saw NRG playing at when they went for their executes and how Mata never got overextended.
Mada gets an outlaw. Only one person he can one shot. Crew on this one just kind of takes the hit.
Deny any chance of an A main fight from BBL, who are still looking for their 4th round on this map.
With just that sheriff on account of
Scuba? No, he's doing great, man. I mean, honestly, everyone scores from NRG's a little nuts right now. They're wrecking them.
For a pretty straightforward
Let's look at the good from NRG, right? Holding an early line over towards here so they can stack over towards B, especially when they see these numbers. Still, though, trying to get info down the line so they can rotate early like this.
The patience of Kiko again being rewarded. This ugly for Mata. It's about to be overwhelmed.
Good damage, good saturate. Oh, it's an incredible saturate. Oh, it might be one of the best we've seen. It actually might be one of the best we've seen. That was nuts. Hit all 3 as they're trying to push through the smoke.
Nothing BBL could do to stop them.
Damn it. This is rough, man. This is a rough watch. Dude, Mada's saturate here is top tier.
For NRG, who find themselves all of a sudden on map point.
Just torn apart on that execute. The saturate from Mata was so insane. Kevin gets caught by Kiko in the link, so then all the attention is just focused forward at that point. And with that slow, the rest of NRG rotate in. They're just torn to pieces. Again, Scuba is at a very casual
okay, 9 goes at it.
It's the 13 that does
9 goes at it.
You could have a triple-double in Valorant. It feels like that's it.
Feels like a fast. Feels like a fast 33 minutes. Yeah, this is fast.
Mata here, slightly varied position as compared to the previous round, but it appears he still wants to fight.
I left the pizza on, bro. I'm never going to remember this, bro. Sorry, chat. Sorry.
I think Rose is content, though, to head elsewhere, but look at this map.
At least nothing happened this map.
Look at NRG. Moving up on this line of scrimmage, in B-Link, in Art, in A-Main, they're all entrenched.
I was waiting to see if BBL would maybe
even I think the game is over, spamming the ads, yeah.
Where Scuba could have been overwhelmed, but
not believing on this one.
It's a well-timed drone from Ethan. He's going to get the hell out of dodge and back up.
Alarm bot buys a little bit of time, but Ethan's unfortunate moment with util in hand means he's got to give that space up and now give BBL a crack at the side. Scooby here, not concerned about making noise, apparently.
Okay.
Just gets cut down by
one of their better rounds, though.
He's just caught between 2 players. He has to get proactive in some kind of way. BBL with a rare advantage situation to try and capture a round.
Trip getting broken. They know they're miles away. Someone's going to shoot this Recon, else it's a nightmare. Oh, boy. Dude, where's my Odin? Really, my Odin's popping that. Oh, it's a lovely shock.
And so he does. That's the Astra out of the picture, and here comes Kiko! The Rock not ready for him! Krevin,
well, they know there's one art.
as good as he gets inside art.
They know where they are.
But BBL are bleeding players.
So overall, if
He's
they want
waiting
it.
for a push. He's at Hunter's Fury now in response to the tap. Ethan knows he needs to get started with this sooner rather than later. Third bolt comes out, but Krevin deals
I mean,
with him,
Kiko
and
misplayed it a little
won't
bit.
have the time for a defuse. Finally!
Yeah, small
some
little
signs of life from
misplay.
BBL.
Yeah, let's keep counting it down.
Yet. That Hunter's Fury really paying dividends with the clock delay in that 2 versus 2. Earlier in the round, it was their ability to find Scuba in main. He gets droned out. And then the pinch onto him. He
shouldn't be able to swing
really
from art.
no
Yeah,
chance
I
to
think because
get
they didn't
anything
see the
accomplished.
Cypher for
That
so
was a
long, he
very
thought he might
important
have
moment.
double backed rounds, but maybe the comms are a little rough
From there,
there.
listen, it got scrappy
He
from
for
BBL
sure,
with that man
he for
advantage
sure
they
should have
got,
known.
and
For
late
people who
ultimates, they're
want to
able
know
to
how
get
to
this
do
one
that,
across the finish
there you
line.
go. Just aim at the wall, jump up.
Narrowly, Mitch, but they do
Good
it.
cam. Checks both of these.
NRG's got to pay the piper in this round. Just some Sheriffs and Brock's bucket brought to bear.
Force him down to an eco. Brock saves so much money that, I mean, they can op, they can Odin, they can do whatever they want.
Unarmored and only with the Sheriff here to hold B solo.
Out in the open, just going
Got my first prime usage. What can I do with this? You got some emotes. You're gonna get no ads. You can rewind if you want. If you want to watch BBL's round again, you can do that.
Miss out. Positioned all across the site.
Is there anything else, chat?
Logan has 1 missile.
You can support the channel. That's the main one, right?
Brutal campaign for him on Pearl. Lovers Rock tucks in the corner now. Actually, Gate crashes on out. Brock wants a bit of info. So he's the recon. Kiko's on the Kreven, and already Brock onto the side. We're too far away to get Value out of the bucket.
Yeah, we're definitely 12-4 up.
A little bit of swing. Scuba responding. Damage through the corner, and there's the dash from Marta, but he is stopped in his tracks. It's all on Scuba now, and that Sheriff sings out. He's got 2 opponents to get past. Cheeky little tap on Luisa.
Okay, I will say, BBL, a couple of ults though, if they want to keep this one going, got a great combo.
When they're getting, it's just not coming clean. But they get it over the finish line again, narrowly.
Makes you taller as well. Mini's been subbed for like 30 months. It doesn't make you taller, I promise. He's been trying the theory, but the proof's there.
That was just a distinct BBL dominant win.
Nothing that's been emblematic of their style either.
Yeah, it just hasn't happened yet.
So the individuals.
Okay, do they keep it simple? Do we go for
maybe we'll see it.
ult play,
Maybe
corner?
The
There's a couple of things you can do. You could just go for the simple one.
Standard recall star goes
Could go for this one as well. Slots.
Back and dimensional drift is going to get ripped by Lover's Rock.
Yeah, just go for the simple one.
Heavy ult investment.
Not sure there's
BBL
that much of a
have
gap
no
at the back
choice
for him
but
to go for.
absolutely go for it.
Yeah,
Lover's Rock
nice.
trying to
Dude,
find
no one
out
considering
if
it?
that's
Come on,
Gets
guys.
stunned up. Marta was an easy target.
A lovely idea.
And Scuba didn't know what hit him.
What a lovely combo. Lover's Rock thought he might have been in some danger there. Kiko actually going to place this
Yeah, I mean, the gap was so small, they might have looked at it and thought it wasn't possible. Also, I will say in Americas, like, when people do this, they just side hit anyway. Like, a lot of teams just do this and they don't actually try and combo it as well. EMEA teams are a little bit better at it at the moment. Gentlemate's probably the most,
probably
the best at it.
Doable
Doable 2v3 with this plant.
On the tap, of course, he knows he's got to contend with his Astra util. Watch out for Link.
Wow, he
Kiko's ready
expects
for
this?
it.
Oh, it's hard,
Extra
mate. That's a
sensory
hard round now.
perception from the Brit, but now
Great
we'll have
shot.
to throw in a 1v2.
Oh, great shots.
Luisa catches
Really
the
nice
check.
shots.
Gets
Force them
BBL
down to
one
an
step closer.
eco. No, I think they might force it. We'll see. Considering they're up so much, they might just
Those
eco it.
ultimates, the divide, the drift, used in tandem, and the information that Lover's Rock gets on the player's position, you can see that ping. So the stun comes down from Luida. Nice little 2K.
Lover's Rock caught in that same stunt. Still able to find success, crack those heads together.
NRG, yeah, they might.
Lockdown gets used by Kiko.
I mean, they got
It sends
options,
BBL
man. They're
off
probably
the
just
site,
like,
but
I'm
I
gonna buy
like
it.
that they went for like an active, noisy.
The thing is, BBL are
refight when they have
prolific
in link.
outlaw
We lose so
users.
heads up, though,
It's a
from
good
Kiko that,
timeout.
you know,
Doesn't want it to get any closer. Gave him a couple of chances to finish it.
But it was still a good decision regardless. I think they played.
There's so many options in terms of the buy they can do here as well.
You can say that
I wonder which way he'll go with it.
Coasting off their early successes from that first half and a pistol win in the second, now have to reckon with the potential.
Just help him for the next map, give him some
BBL
confidence,
to fight
sure.
their way back into this game. Last round was very ult heavy from BBL. Dimensional drift gets Lover's Rock in. And of course, Cosmic Divide
They might
cuts
save
NRG
here.
off the site. Now,
Again,
without
it's like
those
they
tools,
got so many
BBL have to
options,
get
and I
a
think they're
little
all pretty
bit more
valid.
a little bit more inspired about it.
The problem about doing the
NRG are
full
building up
eco
some
here is they maybe get a
abilities
chance
of
to get
their
their
own.
ults
Dana getting
online.
Cosmic Divide at the ready with Scuba, Kiko, Ethan.
But I think they're
firing
so
on
far
all
away
cylinders.
that
Only one round is what they need to
Nah,
get
okay,
out
they go
of
for the
Pearl.
light armor buy. They want to end it right now.
BBL
Maybe pushing over towards one of the sides. Get the
Start to
Sova
feel a
ult.
little
Yeah,
bit
nice simple
hopeful,
from
even if
Bonka.
they
Full
just string
passing over
together a
towards
few
A main.
more
Obviously, got the
rounds,
Teo,
but
so you
they
can
can't
fight
let
this
the
easy.
comeback
Get the
happen
Sova
because,
ult.
let's face it, it's going to be extremely tough to do that. But maybe this is a situation where they're getting more comfortable on the stage,
The Outlaw
and that can carry
from Lovers
over
Rock,
later
though,
in this series.
maybe they're a step ahead.
Yeah, up against the Lovers Rock Outlaw.
Yeah, they might have been a step above here.
They
Let's
shut
see.
down those outlaw angles.
Well, there's the
Prevent
ult.
themselves from having to challenge them so
This is good from BBL as well. Realize they're fighting over towards A main. Take a lot of space over towards R.
As well. Look at the investment for NRG.
In the meantime, BBL have 2 players working
Big
through
kill.
hard, but Mana just shuts down
Oh
Rose.
boy.
nice.
It's a neon though.
Oh, I don't know how you're going to get out of this, LaRock. One more tap and it'll be Dog's dinner. And Scuba deals with him. Mana.
Very nice.
Okay.
Mate.
Struts up onto the site and has already dealt with Kreven. That's the Cypher out of the mix. Lovers Rock can't
Okay,
find
nicely
connection
handled.
with that outlaw.
Yeah, BBL got a
It's
couple of
done,
rounds
folks.
at the end.
Look, it's too far away from
Still,
the action. Spike dropped loose.
they got snowballed a
NRG
little
free
bit,
to roam the map to hunt him down.
BBL just have not displayed
I still just
the
feel like they're way better.
coordination necessary
BBL
to
really
take
messed up in the first half,
Pearl,
though.
one of the
They
best
played pretty
maps of
poorly.
NRG away from them. They are in champion contending form again. They have not eased up, man.
I'm sorry, but
The
BBL
EMEA Pearl,
were
yeah, it strikes
23
again,
and
man.
1 on this map coming into this match.
At least we weren't talking.
A
At
lot of confidence that
least
this
we weren't
team
talking
can
crap for
continue
like 2
deliver
years
as
to
they
be wrong.
did domestically, but
Been proven right again.
I wouldn't say this is putting your best foot forward out of the gates, Wyatt. It has been tough. Fluida spotted now with only 25 seconds left to try and make a plant.
We avoid the fraud allegations for a little longer.
In this series, NRG
Very nice from NRG. Look good in this. I like the calling. The calling was the main thing that actually stood out to me here. I think Ethan did great.
maintain that confidence.
Goober obviously frag-wise and
With a
staying alive did good.
sickening
Kiko,
blow
same thing.
to your #1 seed
Mada,
from
same thing.
EMEA to start
Everyone
the
did look
series.
good.
Pearl is not a close map.
That is utter domination, and I think some
yeah, they wrecked him.
masterclass calling from